Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Great Day, Connecticut. I'm Kara Sundlin.
And I'm Roger Hussein, in for the vacationing Scott Haney. I'm jealous of Scott. He's on vacation. I don't know whether I'm jealous of Lauren Richardson. That was so funny in the cold open.
That's evidence of evil. So
she was scared.
Every Tuesday, we are taking you to a new haunted walk or trail. So that one looks pretty intense. We'll have that coming up.
Anytime they bust out the chainsaws, you know it's serious with those things, I feel like.
Yeah, well, especially when it gets that close.
But today, have you been celebrating? I feel like
I need to celebrate this. Get your frosting fix. Today is National Chocolate Cupcake Day. I mean, if you're going to have a cupcake, I personally believe they should all be chocolate. But we've learned something new, that like it's a 1, 2, 3, 4 cake was how they originally invented.
I never heard that. And I heard they were also invented here in the United States. How about that? Put it up there with one of the great U.S. inventions. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 cup of butter, 2 cups of sugar, 3 cups of flour, and 4 eggs.
That makes a cake. That was like, and they called it 1, 2, 3, 4 to make you remember it. And then in the 19th century, they started making them little ones, and that's the cupcake. Oh. Most were either chocolate or vanilla. But there you go. I never knew that. So,
and you say, is it vanilla or vanilla? I always go back and forth. I can never settle the debate. I think I say vanilla too. But yeah, I'm with you. Chocolate is #1 for me. And now we have a great excuse after the show. Or before the show, who knows? We'll just go out there, eat some chocolate cupcakes today.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Okay, it's only 68 days till Christmas.
Okay. Who's counting?
We haven't even gotten to Halloween yet. But anyway, Christmas Story, which is a sequel to the holiday classic, will come out next month. And HBO Max just dropped the first look at it. Take a look.
Oh, fudge.
I am in for this. How about you? I know sometimes people will say, do we have to remake all the old stuff? But I feel like it's been a long enough time. Let's see this great new show on HBO Max. Obviously, it's the sequel streaming series to the original classic that Peter Billingsley starred in. Remember, my favorite part was the fragile lamp. I love that, the leg lamp.
Yeah, the fragile leg lamp, the fragile leg lamp. One of my good friends, hi Ashley, if you're watching, she has it and puts it in her window.
Oh, stop.
So you can get them. But anyway, the Christmas Story, Christmas, which is coming out, is going to premiere on HBO Max on November 17th. So good idea to maybe watch the first one and then go watch the reboot.
Okay, so another holiday tradition. I feel like your kids are probably too old. Mine are a little young for the whole Elf on the Shelf
craze. We have. Oh,
you're in on it. Okay.
Esmeralda and Ernest have always come to our house, a boy and a girl elf. So Elf on the Shelf. And now Kellogg's has Elf on the Shelf cereal. So maybe if you're one of those elves that gets involved in the cereal shenanigans.
Yes. I just feel like if my kid, though, eats this cereal, she's never going to go to sleep again. It is supposedly, it deliciously cools your mouth as you enjoy it. But basically what's in it, well, everything that is delicious. We're talking about mini marshmallows that they say offers kind of a creamy vanilla ice cream taste.
Yep.
It sounds good to me, but again, and I'm sure it's very healthy as well, by the way.
Sure, yeah. But, you know, sometimes you have to leave things out for the elf, so maybe it's just for the elf. But $5 a box will get you the Elf on the Shelf cereal. And I wonder, it probably has lots of cinnamon in it because the elves need the cinnamon when they're not feeling well to fly again. So.
Well, did you hear this about James Corden? I feel like he might need to stay in and eat cereal because the last few times he's gone to restaurants, apparently it hasn't gone well. He is now saying sorry because he said basically that he messed up, that he was rude at a New York City restaurant.
Yeah, Balthazar, which is a famous New York restaurant, he's been banned there. They said they just couldn't stand him anymore because they say he was one of the most abusive customers ever. That's what the owner, Keith McNally, said. But after a phone call where he apologized profusely, that owner is now saying he believes in second chances. The ban is over. You know, I know Renee was talking about this on 9A, that apparently he's, James Corden has had a few episodes of bad behavior.
That's what's not cool. You know, anybody can have a bad day.
Maybe something's going on with him.
Maybe he's going through some stuff. I do appreciate, though, that the owner said, look, he believes in second chances.
Yeah.
And so he's going to let James Corden have another shot. But please be nice to servers. Come on, they work so hard. And especially James Corden, I'm not casting stones, but you're obviously in a powerful position. You're famous. Be nice. You know, have patience with people. And hopefully
often we can tell how the true character of people, how they treat
Totally.
people, you know. So I was a waitress. Yeah, everyone's got to be nice, and if you're not nice, you don't get a good tip.
I was gonna say, and by the way, if anybody messed with Kara, I don't think it would go well. You would, I'm sure you would have told James Corden where he could go.
Back in the day when I was
Yes.
slinging whatever I was slinging in college. Okay, actor Selma Blair is leaving Dancing with the Stars. She is citing some health concerns. She's been struggling, as she revealed, with multiple sclerosis, with MS. So despite competing really strongly, she's going to take a break.
Yeah, and this is really inspiring. I mean, she had been diagnosed with MS back in 2018. She still wanted to push forward. She was doing a great job on the show for 5 weeks, but she just sort of said, hey, listen, her body couldn't take it. And if you've ever watched Kara, it is so intense. You know, we watch the dancing and it's fun, but the training is really rigorous. So good for her. She had a great 5 weeks, and she's going to step aside.
Oh, yeah. And, you know, the supergroup, doesn't matter how famous you are, because in certain countries, you still go do your service. So K-pop supergroup BTS, they're joining the military. South Korean law requires that. Any able-bodied man has to complete 18 months of service. They're going to go do that.
It's part of the culture, and there had been some back and forth about whether they would serve or not serve. And now their manager has announced, listen, they are going to serve, and they look forward to reconvening after their service. I have to ask you, though, your son and daughter, are they fans of K-pop?
I don't think so, and I know everybody is, but they don't, not so much.
Well, that's all right. I guess they're doing okay without our support, financially anyway. But yeah, so this is, I feel like this was a good resolution, because you can imagine if they didn't have to serve, there'd probably be a backlash being like, hey, my sons and daughters needed to serve.
Of course.
They're
they need to
be,
do that.
And so they'll be back 2025, they plan to reconvene. And
I guess they're going to go at different times, so that way they're not all out at the same time. But yeah. Hey, Elvis served.
Absolutely. If it's good enough for Elvis, it's good enough for anybody, right?
A Lamborghini made of Legos just made its big debut at the Paris Auto Show. It's a supercar with the exact same dimensions as a real one, made with 400,000 Legos. Wonder how long that took.
Wow. Well, it weighs more than 2 tons. I can't get over this. And they say it took a team of 15 people, 9,000 hours of work to rebuild the replica. You know what I call that? A waste of time. Just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, imagine the patience. You've ever done a Lego set with your kids, and I'm not great at them, but that's incredible. And I know we have here in Connecticut, we've got the pro Lego builders. That's their job. We've interviewed them before. Where they literally go and make Lego creations. I'm like, really? This is your job? You get to make Lego creations, and they're amazing at it.
I worry, though, with all those Legos. Have you ever stepped on a Lego? Oh man,
yeah.
That is brutal. So
they do make slippers. We've done them on the show here before. They're special slippers with Velcro on the bottom to prevent your feet from, you know, those.
Really?
Yeah, for if you have kids who drop their Legos.
Problem. I love it.